starting your morning.
Showing and telling
your story.
CTV Extra starts now. The coffee's brewing, the shower's hot, and it's time to rise and shine.
That's right. The sun is rising, and so are you. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Brecken. And today, we're at the Young Adult Museum in Plantation, Florida, where kids from across South Florida come to immerse themselves in galleries designed to ignite their creativity. But a bit more on that later.
On this edition, we'll be taking you to a family taking on a unique challenge, investigating the transition to clean energy and go all access with Imani and more.
But let's first send it over to Adam with today's news. Adam?
Thanks, guys. It's February 6th, 2020 in beautiful South Florida. Today, let's take a look at some of the stories we've been keeping our eye on. Over at McFadder Technical College, adults are given the chance to improve their video production skills through the classroom and on set. By anchoring, working the camera, or managing the show, everyone is given a chance to show progress in their talents. Yesterday was a big day for sports. It was National Signing Day, where high school seniors from all over the nation signed their letters of intent to pick the colleges where they will continue in their athletic and educational dreams. We wish the best of luck to all the student athletes. In local news, progress is being made in Plantation, Florida, as construction is moving forward rebuilding the stores that were destroyed by the gas explosion, which occurred on July 6, 2019. In national news, President Trump was acquitted of 2 articles of impeachment. It was assumed the Republican Party would vote unanimously in favor of acquittal. However, this was not the case as Republican Mitt Romney voted to remove the president from office. Do you think the Senate made the right decision? Let us know at CCHS-CTV. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Adam. Do you think this is a sign of party separation in Washington?
Well, not necessarily due to political competition. This could very well just be a stab at the president.
That sounds interesting. Thanks, Adam. We'll certainly be keeping our eye on that as elections are quickly approaching. And now to Dylan with weather. Dylan?
Thanks, guys. I'm here at McFadder Technical College, where the skies are looking partly cloudy right now, but let's take a look at our future weather. Tonight, we are looking at a 10% chance of rain with mild winds and a low of 77 degrees. This upcoming weekend is looking beautiful with highs of 76 and lows of 65. Perfect weather for your weekend festivities. That's all I got for weather. Back to you.
Thanks, Dylan. We're looking forward to the great weather.
With an increased effort to reduce emissions and growing support for electric vehicles, Tesla has made it easier for people to move to cleaner energy.
Josh has more.
It's a known fact that CO2 emissions from cars are major contributors to pollution and climate change. According to the Union of Concerned Scientists, cars and trucks account for 1/5 of all U.S. carbon emissions, a rate that seriously harms the environment.
Under the worst case, it's much better with a Tesla, with an electric car. It depends on how your electricity is generated. So if your electricity comes from a coal-fired plant, it's better than a gas engine.
Electric cars like Tesla, which are powered by electricity as opposed to gasoline, significantly cut back on our carbon footprint. This change helps us progress to a greener society.
This is the future. I do believe that. I think that they are helping somewhat at easing the emissions into the actual gas being pumped into the air that's really bad for the planet as a whole.
Although the change to an electric car might not seem to have the biggest impact, even a small change can help cut back on pollution.
When I feel really sad and like it really hurts me when I hear people not care about that stuff, and I'm like, this is serious.
Although electric cars are a step in the right direction, their contribution towards a green economy is still a work in progress. And for CTV Extra, I'm Josh Heidhouse.
Thanks, Josh.
Starting a business is one of the riskiest things anyone can do.
And while success is never guaranteed, making progress is always a good sign.
That's right, and Kayla got the chance to meet a couple taking on this challenge.
They say that most new restaurants fail in the first 5 months of opening, and with only being open for 2 weeks, the Savory Safrano restaurant is gaining its footing in the competitive food industry.
I decided to open this restaurant because it's my dream since I was a little girl. And now with my husband, we decided to make food from all over the world. And I think crepes are the best because you can wrap those flavors in something very nice and elegant.
And with being a new restaurant, even the smallest bit of progress means the most, and they sure are showing signs of hope.
We've had a few slow days, but every day business is starting to pick up more and more and more. And people are coming in, they're loving the food, and they're going and bringing other people. And even when we do have a slow day, what I'm finding is something good always happens, even when we have a slow day.
Well, we opened just 2 weeks ago, but I am really amazed how people liked this place, and the feedback have been really good, and that of course make me really happy. The first month is difficult, but at the same time it's important because you're learning. You're learning the process, you're becoming stronger, and for the little details, it's not a fail, it's a learn.
To wrap this all up, Sofreno is a place full of delicious drinks and dishes, and with all their hard work and progress, this place really is a treat. And for CTV Extra, this has been Kayla Kissel.
It's amazing to see people advance in their endeavors.
I agree.
Now, let's hear about the Young at Art Museum behind us, where children of all ages come to develop and progress through art and creative thinking.
Here is All Access with Imani.
Good morning, Plantation. I'm at the Young at Art Museum, where children find fun and creative ways to express themselves on a daily basis. I'm Imani, and I'm going to take you on an all-access tour to this significant museum that serves a greater cause.
Right now we're going to start with an exhibit called Wonderscapes. Everything is hands-on and everything is just exactly so smaller kids, toddlers can interact with the space.
All right, let's take a look.
So over here we have this really cute little area for children to build a train set. They're at an age where they can't do other things, but they're definitely at the point where they can build something and have it turn into like a really cool train track, and then we have the train.
The Young at Art Museum puts art and creativity first through interactive experiences. Without even knowing it, they're developing these skills and these ways to express themselves creatively.
Yeah, like you said, without even knowing it, they're just like slowly learning, grasping the idea of what it is to create something.
Different areas of the museum showcases different exhibits. Along the way, I spoke with Chris, a staff member, on the importance of incorporating the arts into children's lives.
Well, we've heard that a lot of kids don't really have the opportunity in certain schools to perform art, which we feel like is a very important step in development for children.
Welcoming kids as young as 2 years old to even some preteens, the Young at Art Museum is definitely helping kids show signs of progress. For CTV Extra, this has been Imani Arman.
In South Florida, the signs of progress can truly be seen all around us.
From the cars we drive
to the art we admire, progress is everywhere.
Thanks for watching CTV Extra.
Have a great day.